Welcome back to the Noodle Life. Today, I've got fish fillet with pickled soup. At first glance, there is some interesting marketing on this. First, it says this is freeze-dried technology fish. No preservatives. Let's see, looking on here, we've got 560 calories per serving and almost 5,000 milligrams of sodium. Here's a list of all the ingredients. This is basa fish. The cooking directions. Now this has a self-heater in it, so I'll show you how that works here in a bit. I tried one of these from another company. I wasn't too crazy about it, but we'll see if we can't make this one a bit better. And then there's always a nice warm reminder not to eat the self-heating pack. Okay, so let's take that off. Oh, interesting. This kind of looks like it belongs in space. Okay, I'm wondering if this is the fish. It's pretty light. Here is the vegetable package. Assuming we mix everything in this. The vermicelli noodles. They give you a set of chopsticks. I'm going to use my own. Here is the soup base. Oh, and here is the self-heating bag. So we're going to pop this in there, add water. Oh, and they also give you a spoon. Now, the last time I had one of these self-heating pots, it was a hot pot, and what happened was the noodles didn't really cook well. So when I was reading the instructions, they actually suggest in this step here to add boiling water, and they said it'll taste better. But one of the things with these is that you should be able to take it anywhere as long as you have this whole thing and some water. You can add the water to this self-heating pack and it should heat the whole meal entirely. But that said, I want to have a good experience today, so I'm going to add everything and add boiling water to this to help kickstart these noodles. The ingredients said these were sweet potato noodles, or sweet potato starch noodles. Always handy. Looks like there's bamboo, lotus root, mushrooms, a few other things. I actually want to take a taste of this before we add anything else. There's a little bit of a tangy flavor to it. A lot of salt in that, but the vegetable, at least the one I tried, was quite mushy. That's pretty good. Okay. Guessing this is the fish. Ooh, hear that hiss? I think it's packed in there well. Okay, here's our freeze-dry technology fish. Doesn't really smell like anything. Take a little taste. It does not taste like fish. It just tastes like cardboard. There we go. Oh, that smells good. So I'm very curious to see what this is like once it's cooked. Okay, so let me put this aside for a second. The next step is to get this started. Okay. So here's the heating element. Break that up a little bit. I'm gonna add water to that water line, and then this should kind of start bubbling and heating. All right. That on there. Put the lid on, and now we wait. It's bubbling away in there. It's been 15 minutes, and you can hear the heating pack inside has kind of started to die out. There's no more steam coming out of the vent. So I think this is as heated as it's gonna get, even though the directions said heat this for 15 to 20 minutes. So let's open it up and see what we got. Oh man, that looks pretty good. Let's give it a little stir. Looks like everything got heated up. All the vegetables. Now, normally I go for the noodles first, but today I think I have to try this freeze-dry technology fish. There it is. It's actually pretty good. It didn't have any flavor before, but what's happened is all the soup-based flavor has made it into the fish. The fish has a little bit of bite. It still tastes like it was freeze-dried at some point, so it's not great, but it's pretty good. I'm not gonna really complain about that. All right, now for the noodles. These noodles are quite long. Let's see. There we go. Oh man, this is spicy. That piece of fish is already kicking in. I can't wait to try these noodles though. The noodles are cooked perfectly. I left a little bite in there because I want to try the noodles with some of the fish, with some of the vegetable. There we go. And we'll put a little bit of soup base in there. See if I can get this all in one shot. Oh, that is really good. I wasn't able to get the vegetable, but let me just give that a try on its own. That is delicious. I am really enjoying this. So far, all of the components have been delicious. Let's see. This is really good. If you're going camping or out on a picnic with friends, grab a few of these, take them with you. And this is an awesome meal. You could even share it with people if you have some other stuff. But I think I paid like $12 or $13 for this. It's a bit pricey, but man, all of this is super delicious. It's kind of a cool experience if you take this with you and you can kind of like heat it on the trail if you're hiking or just at a picnic site or just some cool thing where you're outdoors. But this is all really good. These noodles are so good. You can probably hear it, but as I'm chewing the noodles, I got some of the vegetables in there. Nice and crunchy, nice contrast to the noodles, which have really good bite to them. I gotta get another piece of this fish on its own. Yeah. For as disappointing as the fish was, just tasting it freeze-dried, it's really come through now that it's been cooked in here, and it's soaked up all the deliciousness in here. Now, the pickled soup broth is good. It's not overly pickled. It's a nice, mild flavor, so it doesn't overpower any of the other things that are in this soup. And this is a nice meal for one person. These noodles are just super long. All right, I'm done with the fish fillet with pickled soup. This was absolutely delicious if I didn't make it clear enough earlier. I mean, it was so good. I just had to finish every last drop of this, almost. It's super spicy. Surprisingly, it did not look like it, but as I continued to eat, that heat just built up over and over again. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you thought about this and if you've tried similar soups to this one. I'm really curious to know if there are a lot of other like self-heating soups out there like this. And if you think there's anything else I should try, leave a comment in the description below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please tell your friends about it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's it for the Noodle Life. I'll see you next time. Bye.